What do you have in your hand? Show me your hands. Okay. Stay in the car. Okay, turn around. Place your hands behind your back. What are you doing?
I'm filling up gas can.
You understand you're holding it like this, like it's a pistol, right?
No, I was showing her to cut the pump on.
Okay, but that's not what it looks like to the motoring public on the roadway.
I was just showing her the thing to let her know to get the gas.
Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I turn around?
Yeah, that's fine.
Dang, gosh.
Alright. But you understand you're holding it like this and it looks like a handgun, right?
No, I'm trying to let her know to pump the gas, bro.
Okay.
Why you, what the?
Right.
I'm sure there's cameras.
Mr. Rupp.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. I ain't did shit and I ain't being detained. I want to go. I don't got nothing to say to you. You know what you did. I don't got no rap for you.
Wrong.
Well, it looks like he's holding a gun.
Man, that don't look like no gun when you see this bitch right here swinging.
I didn't see that, sir.
Man, yeah, you saw what you wanted to see. You saw a motherfucker with tattoos. Why would I be holding the gun like this right here? Hey, who? Man, you saw what you wanted to see.
Okay. So I'm driving down the road and he's got something black in his hand and he's moving it like it's a pistol. So I pulled in to investigate what was going on. That's all it was.
Oh yeah, because the pump wasn't, his pump wasn't on.
Hey, bro.
And he was signaling me that the pump
I'm a
wasn't.
French police officer in Alabama. You guys.
Okay. Yeah. Just the guy had something in his hand that looked like a gun, and I was like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah, I noticed some as we were coming up.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
his
saw him
pump
with the thing in his hand?
I saw him with the gas pump in his hand. Yeah.
Yeah, his gas pump, his pump wasn't working, and he was signaling me that the pump, the gas wasn't on the pump.
Is he causing a problem at y'all's store?
No, he coming here every day faithfully after work. He coming here to get gas
That's
and cigarettes every day.
important.
He don't cause nothing.
Hey, I don't want to hold the gas pump again. You'll start the gas over, family?
Yes, I will.
Hey, what's your name?
Lawler.
You'll sign the statement, and you'll get kept a picture of everything he did.
I just said I had none.
It wasn't on the pump, and I thought it was on the pump. I seen him do that, and I was like, "Oh, his gas not on there." So that's why he was holding it up. He was signaling me.
Because he was holding, it wasn't the gas nozzle, he was holding something else up.
Oh, when I seen him, he was holding the gas pump. He was signaling
The
me.
part with the hose.
Yeah.
When I saw him, he didn't have the thing with the hose. He had something else.
Hey, man, you got to stop profiling.
Can you come
ain't
talk to
even
me for a second?
apologize,
Can
man.
you come talk to me for a second?
No, I really don't want to, for real.
Okay.
But you know what you did, and you know you dead ass wrong. You know I ain't had no on.
So let me just be very clear. I want to note to a lot of people that if this was a black male, the story would be vastly different. Both officers would have exited their cars with guns drawn. It would have been looking like the OK Corral. That's exactly what would have happened. It would have been the Wild Wild West. That's all that would have happened. And they would have had their made-up stories saying that, oh, this man, he was positioning himself. He was in a bladed stance. It looked like he had on a whole, mech Gundam suit with Gallic guns directly on him. And he had a grenade directly on his shoulder with rocket launchers mounted. They would have painted this story as if World War III was breaking out. And this was the person that was going to go after every single government around the world. That would have been a story. They would have just made sure to paint that, and they would have sliced up the body cam footage in order to make it so. They would have also coerced a lot of the people there who witnessed it into giving a certain type of statement that would coincide with what the police, or better yet, the lies that the police like to normally tell. But due to the fact that we're living in reality and not a whole nother universe, in this reality, you were able to see what appears to be a white male with tattoos who was just simply out on a day after working, hard, long day of laboring, decided that he wanted to go to his favorite gas station like clockwork and get some gas. A police officer, not knowing how to mind his own business, must be bored, nothing else to do, decided that he wanted to almost incite and cause a situation because he thought in his mind that, oh, it does look like this person, quote unquote, supposedly has a gun. I'm looking at the tattoos and everything else. might actually have something here. So let me just get out the car and jump out with my gun to see if I can get a type of reaction so that I can justify what it is that I'm doing at this moment in time that's clearly wrong. But I know in my heart of hearts, that I'm going to get the justification and I'm going to be proven right. He was proven wrong. The dude didn't have a gun nowhere on his body. There was not even a concealed weapon nowhere on his body. There was not even a weapon tossed anywhere, under a car, on the roof, in the grass, in the bushes, in the grassy knolls. There was nothing. Nothing at all. And the cop still technically stood there for a moment with his gun, hoping and waiting and wishing for something to take place so that he would be justified in everything that he did. And he got nothing. His partner came directly up. Luckily, he was smarter than the average bear and decided that he wasn't going to pull up to the scene with his guns directly drawn with an AR-15 from the back. Put your hands up. Put your, like they normally do. And then after they asked for his license or state ID, he handed it directly over. I guess they checked it and they didn't find nothing. Sitting there looking stupid. And then wanted to go directly into the gas station and ran into a few people, right? You ran into the woman there. The cop was trying to come in there all nice, like, I was coming up on the road and I perceived what looked like, a rifle. It might have been a long gun, rocket launcher. And I was like, yo, that's not right. We got laws against that. You shouldn't specifically have that on your body. So I came, directly out here and jumped out of my car as it was still moving forward and it stopped by itself because of AI. And then I automatically had my weapon drawn and the guy, he wouldn't drop the gun. He wouldn't drop the gun. And oh my God, this is annoying. This is very, very much annoying. But like I said before, to a lot of the white folks out there, I want y'all to understand. That more of this is going to happen. You guys are just lucky that you have the complexion for the protection. That's all it is. That's the only thing that stopped this situation from turning worse. That's the only thing. Let this have been a tall, like let the dude have been like 6'6", well-shaped black guy. Clearly, you know that the dude is like working out and everything. Let it have been a black guy wearing all black with a black handle directly on, the gas lever. Let it all have been all black. I promise you, we'll be looking at a whole different case right now. I promise you. I swear to goodness, it'll be a whole different case. If he imagined that this white man had a gun. Just imagine what he would have thought if he saw a black man and he magically envisioned a gun. It'd have been over. It would have been over. It looked like the whole scene would have looked like a Michael Bay film. It would have looked like a scene out of Die Hard. It'd have been over. It would have been strictly curtains. But like I said, you can't tell people nothing. And the only reason, and I'm sorry, not the only reason, but the only way for a lot of white folks to, in a sense, learn a lesson is if they have to encounter and deal with the exact same type of loss of life that black people have to deal with every single day at the hands of their dogs, at the hands of their dragons. And like I told you guys before, sooner or later, and it's going to be sooner, your dragons are going to turn directly on you. It's not really at that point yet, but it's going to get there. And when it does, and it will, I'm going to be sitting here, as I normally do, reporting on every single facet of the story. And I'm going to specifically state that white folks, you better not resist. You better listen to a law officer's command. You better abide by their rules. You better not put yourself in a bladed stance. You better not make any type of actions to which a officer of the law can assume that you are a threat to his life or anybody else directly out there. I'm going to state all of the exact same things that I've seen you guys over the decades state about black people in every single situation of which it involves your police officers. You sit idly by and you sit there and you side with them, knowing the fact that they're wrong, but you're going to side with them because they look just like you. I'm going to do the exact same things. Don't care about the loss of life that you have with your families. Don't care if it's your little dog. Don't care if it's Timmy. Don't care if it's your little daughter, Sarah. At the end of the day, if it happens, it happens. God has a plan. Like everybody normally says, right? God has a plan. So whatever God that you worship and that you believe in, you better hope that he has some type of plan for you beyond all of this. Because when this hits the fan, and it will, you're not going to know how to deal with it. And you're going to try to fixate and blame somebody for it. And you're going to be able to look around and you're not going to be able to see not one black person in sight to blame, because it's not going to have nothing to do with us, because it's going to be self versus self. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.